Hello, my name is Shudley and welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Jerusalem. In previous episode we conquered quite a bit of land over here in the east, and now we're going to have to do quite a bit of work on coring all of that. We've got 141% overextension right now, so we probably are going to be wasting a lot of time putting down rebellions. Initially anyway, but let's unpause, get things moving. We're pretty close to unlocking the Enlightenment as well. And we got another 30 light ships over here that can go and do some privateering in Genoa, which should be a pretty decent income from there. I mean, if we have a look at the stuff in here... Oh, right, it hasn't updated the numbers yet. There we go. So now we've got well over 1,000 guns doing privateering in there. I reckon we're probably making pretty good money off the privateering. It's currently 7.6. It's probably going to be a bit higher than that, to be fair. Well, there's at least 7 ducats before... Oh, there we go. Almost 17. That's much better. Also, wants to get access through Malas against Verdun and Trent. You know what? No, I'm gonna start saying no on some of these. We've got a few ships over here. Oh, right, there's the 2-deckers that we got. We might as well actually combine this with the main fleet here. We'll take the 4 light ships out, upgrade these. We also got the ships over here being upgraded, which we haven't given the order yet. They'll do a bit of repairs. I think since the Enlightenment is right behind the corner, we might as well go ahead and build a couple more universities, I think. We're building one in Tunis, I think. We could actually build one in Malta. It might not spread it too far around there, but it's better than nothing. And we got... actually, no, we don't have quite enough points to start coring anything. We are doing a bit of conversions right now, which is slowing things down, but let's get that underway. Could also get, I suppose, more of the trade company stuff. For example, the development costs and more taxes, that's always nice. Question is, of course, where will we place this? You know what, we'll place one over here. So overall, like, while the tax income isn't massive, if we can increase it a little bit further, it's not bad, and we already are making 769 ducats per month, so we're getting a lot closer to that, to 1,000 ducat income. I believe we've got a... Right, so this army should be dealing a bit of... or dealing with some of the rebellions up here, hopefully. No unrest down that way, so yeah, that's fine. And then this one is not dealing with any of that. I'm going to move you back to... Oh, we'll move you to Antioch. We'll start drilling that army in there. This one's dealing a bit of... or dealing with some of the rebellions, as is that one. And this one is not. Okay, so we could... You know what? No, I think there is someone already dealing with the rebellion through here. So this could, technically speaking, drill as well. Although we might want to move you onto a bit of safer area first. We've got a bit of a fleet over here with a decent bit of transports actually by now. We could, technically speaking, upgrade these, well, some of these ships anyway, to get that underway. We'll get the reinforcements, all the new ships over here. We've got 4 heavies. It's not a lot, mind you. We could probably increase the number over here quite a bit. We'll get at least 2 more of those. We don't really need the transports in this fleet. We could probably set them to join the transport fleet. Or, actually, I don't think we need these bricks in any case. I'll be honest, we can go ahead and increase the size of this fleet a bit further then. We'll get another 2 heavy ships in here later. We'll get to 10 heavies and 50 galleys. That should be a pretty effective fleet in the Mediterranean, I'd reckon. Right now, our main goal is just to get the course done. Oh, there's first rebellion. Only 20,000 men, to be fair. So it's not too bad. We can start coring a bit. Okay, that's got a bit higher overextension, so we'll start coring that one first. Actually, we should probably keep it sorted by the highest overextension. And then every now and then we check what we can start coring there. And that's 1 rebellion dealt with. I'm sure that there's going to be plenty more. We've got quite a bit of papacy points, or papal influence. I suppose, actually, I'm going to go ahead and increase the mercantilism once again. So we should be already well over 80, yeah, 83% right now, so that's pretty decent. And that's going to start increasing our trade power even further on domestic provinces, which is... decent. I mean, it's not that much per point. It's like 2% per 1% in mercantilism, but still, there's a second rebellion going to be dealt with fairly rapidly. Oh yeah, the front line collapsed. That is good. We got a lot of money. Okay, first of all, let's go ahead and build a few more universities. I'm going to build one in Crete actually, because that's a nice central location. If that can start spreading it around, that'd be quite handy. And then maybe Manzanese, because that's got the mausoleum, or Halicarnassus, in there, so that while technically speaking it won't make it cheaper to upgrade this directly, we can then upgrade or develop this further, which actually, no, I'm just going to put in 1 point in mill points there, at least. Also, I suppose another thing that we could do, let's have a look at the estate. So the nobility isn't quite loyal enough, but if we summon the diet, let's see, closure wants overextension to be, okay, that's gonna take a while. Nobility wants me to conquer a province. To be fair, that is on the list of things to conquer anyway. Or Inguria. Where's this one? Oh, right, they want me to have more trade company in here. I think I want to take the nobilities thing, actually. It's probably going to be the easiest. And now that we've got the loyalties up, we can actually just take all the land, so we've got 100% crown lands again. Excellent. Bad reputation. Well, we'll lose a bit of prestige. We'll regain that soon enough. Could also build another manufacturer maybe somewhere. Although, some of those could actually be quite good for soldier households. Or maybe not. Well, we'll get 2 of these at least. And we'll build 1 more university. Got 1 in Baghdad already. We'll put 1 in Trebizond. It's not a proper state yet, but it's alright. So this area, Crimea, we don't have enough land in there to add all of that into the trade company. Although, we could add this one. Although I do know that it does increase the cost for the governing, or the governing cost in total there. But if we can increase our trade power in Crimea a bit further, that means that we'll transfer even more trade into Constantinople, hopefully. Now, speak of the devil, Constantinople is now seat of Cardinal, once again. So we've got 8 Cardinals. I don't know if we can actually have any more than that. Oh wait, no, it says 7 over here, okay. Huh. That's a bit odd. There we go, our ship, our fleet is increasing. I suppose I could send this one down to protect trade in... Oh, that's all okay. We could potentially protect trade in Crimea, or we could send this one to protect trade in other areas. For example, you know what, we'll send that to Alexandria. We could use a bit more trade power in there, quite frankly. Oh, that's another rebellion. It's only 11,000 men, so that'll be dealt quite quickly. And let's go ahead and get another province coring. So we're 138% overextension now. Hopefully we can reduce it even further, but it might take a while. Oh, another rebellion in Baghdad. Well, that's going to be dealt with the second army. It's a good thing that we have a lot of these armies here to deal with the rebellions. That's another conversion done. And actually, you could start drilling their troops, and you can start drilling the troops as well. It's not going to give us all that much professionalism, but it's going to give them a little bit drill, so at least these 2 armies will be a bit better in combat. I mean, not that our troops are bad in combat to begin with. Let's be honest, we've got a discipline of 124% right now, almost 125, although that is with the advisor. Without it, it would be about 120, but still, it's a pretty decent number to start with. That's another core done, so we're down to 135%. Oh, and we can start coring another 2 provinces. Excellent. Another conversion done as well. 132.5. That's going to be another 3.5%, so it's probably going to take quite a while before we get below 100% of the overextension, but at least we are working towards it now. With a fairly good speed. Okay, well, how do we get 25 noble regiments in Al-Karak? Well, that does have a fortification, doesn't it? Also, Papal State wants our ducats. You know what? Papal States I'm willing to support, but anyone else, no. We'll take the head there, so we'll just need to... We'll use this army, I suppose. Oh, it doesn't have a fort. Okay, I've misremembered. It used to have. It is mountains though, so I don't know if we want to attack there right now. Oh, Spain's got troops in here. Alright then. That's handy. Widespread opposition, we lose stability. Alright, we might as well... Oh. And Britain wants to fight some... primarily African, Central African nations. And go through my lands. I mean, I guess we can allow that. No, thank you, Spain. Very kind of you. Why is Spain even moving through here? They're fighting Malacca, Sulu, Tonkin, and Pasai. Well, I mean, suppose they can go through my lands then. To get a little bit closer, but that's still a bloody long distance to go through. And I don't think they're actually going in there right now. I'm going to speak of what I suppose I could do. So I could move this army down to get ready to fight Ethiopia. They still got Vassal of Kaffa. But we needed to get the... Oh, it was this one. Right, okay, so that's technically speaking outside the area that we were planning on conquering. But if we got a claim there, We could probably do a war against Ethiopia. One or two armies will probably be sufficient to clear out that in due time. Now, the big problem might well be the fact that... Syrian provinces get -2 unrest and 10% production. Oh, that is actually quite handy. But yes, the big problem is overextension right now. We still have well over 100%, although it's going to start going below 120 soon-ish. Another province coring. And we could get the Diplotech now. It might actually be better to... Well, we'll wait until next year and then we'll get that. Because that is before the 15% penalty for... Oh, wait, no, we do not have the Enlightenment, so it's already in there. Right, okay. In the meanwhile, we seem to have quite a bit of money, so let's go ahead and increase our force limits again. So we're going to maybe get another army. Or start increasing the total army sizes a little bit, but I think the supply limits... Ooh. Relations improved with Lithuania. Oh. And we lost another general. Which general was it, actually? It was this one. 2553. I mean, that's not a bad replacement, actually. No, we're still getting money so quickly that we can basically build another manufactory each month. Or start building another manufacturer each month. Or some other things, of course. There's plenty of options. Right, so we haven't really gotten much drill on this army yet. I think what we'll do is we'll wait until we are at least coring everything. We'll move the armies close to Ethiopia so we can get that war done. There we go, another core done. Is there... No, we can't start anything else yet. At least we're out of war exhaustion. So that's good. Cultural unrest. We'll give them a bit of local onslaught for right now. I guess that's gonna be fine. Now it's February, so I think we are still going to take the Archipelago frigate tech right now. So that's actually going to allow us to then upgrade pretty much the entire fleet in here. Well, at least the galley fleet in there. Among other things, I suppose. But yeah, there's a lot of ships that just started upgrading. We've got our transport fleet over here, but that can stay there. We've got some other fleets around. Oh, right. We've got some fleets over here. I suppose you could go ahead and protect trade in... Could technically speaking send this all the way to Hormuz, or maybe you can go to Gulf of Aden, and then the other fleet over here can go to Hormuz. We'll get the battle fleet down a little bit closer, so if we do fight, for example, Somalia soon, we can then sink their fleet, so at least keep them at bay. And that'll probably help. But yeah, this army could probably keep on drilling for the time being. And the other army can start doing the same, more or less. Oh, we're no longer the courier controller. And tolerance of heathens is increased. Okay, development cost is at least reduced, so that's good. And next month we should be able to start coring maybe one of these. There we go, we'll start coring the big one. And I guess we can start converting a bit more provinces as well. That was the overextension, 108% still. Well, I mean, we're going to be losing another 15% almost soon, so we'll be below 100%. Barely. But we will be there at least. Right, so you can start drilling as well. Just get the drill up for these troops a little bit further. Let's get ourselves a little bit of professionalism. It's not going to be a massive increase. I think we do have one of the biggest professionals in, though. Merchants assassinated. Oh dear, we lose 10 trade power in Gulf of Aden. Oh, but we could increase our stability now. That'll be quite handy. And that is another core completed. So there we go. We're below 100% now, so at least the negative events should stop. We're going to wait until we get all of these cores at least started, and then we'll start the war against Ethiopia. Quite a few of them will be probably completed by then, but most of these are fairly low impact on the overextension. Oh, wow. We've got quite a bit of money. We could upgrade the Muslim Halicarnasses. So what does it actually... So it's more prestige... Splendor, Monarch Lifespan. I mean, I suppose we could do... Do we still have some others that are underway? Okay, Parthenon, we can't upgrade that yet. That would give us less corruption, actually. That's not bad. And less advisor cost. Speaking of advisors, how good... Okay, most of them are fairly high level, but we could probably increase those levels even further. Especially getting all those middle points. We don't actually need those in those numbers, but that's alright. So we've got 50 light ships privateering in Genoa. That's, well, it could be even larger portion, to be fair. But we're making pretty good money from that now. 16, which, to be fair, our fleet maintenance is 43 total. But I'm pretty sure that this fleet that we have in here. Let's see, so it's 50. And each one of these is 0.8 ducats. There's like 4 ducats total, so we're getting about 4 times the money that we spent on the maintenance on these. That ain't too shabby. I wonder if we should do similar in Venice. I mean, Venice is relatively smaller in value, so it probably wouldn't be initially as worthwhile. We could probably increase the trade or the raiding fleet over here a bit further. Also, oh, right, we just unlocked the Grand Shipyards, did we not? Indeed we did. If we start building these, we can expand our fleet a lot further. And in theory, we might be even able to get the naval hegemon. We need to get to a total fleet of 500. We need to have a lot more heavy ships. But the heavy ships is something that we can easily build more. That's not a problem. Of course, the economic hegemon giving us 20% more governing capacity at the max there, and minimum autonomy in territories might not be bad either, to be fair. But the mercenary manpower isn't really that important. Development cost modifier is quite handy. At the same time, in the naval hegemon, there's the blockade efficiency, liberty design subjects. We don't have a lot of subjects, to be fair. National sailors modifier plus 200%. Ship trade power, 20%. I think the naval hegemon probably would be better for us, since we are pretty heavy, plus the artillery damage from back row is also really nice. So there's a lot of good options in there. Yeah, coring another province, so there's still another 120 admin points that we need. But there we go, Baghdad's been converted. So that can now be started coring if need be, and now we've got... Oh, the Enlightenment, where did it spawn? Oh. Spawn in Poland. Alright then, well, oh, right, Age of Absolutism's gonna be ending. We'll probably be gaining still quite a bit of Splendor over... Oh, we've got a massive amount of Splendor right now, my goodness. Now, unfortunately, that Splendor doesn't carry over. If it did, we'd be able to basically take all the things immediately. So what are things in here? So there's the Parliament, and that's not gonna happen. Emperor, we will have that one most... Actually... Probably will have. Powerful subjects, that's not going to happen. High discipline is it 120 discipline? If that is so, then we will have that at least occasionally. Large capital will probably happen. Great leader, I think that's a 3-star general or something. That will happen. Control institutions. I don't know about that one. I don't remember what that entails. We'll figure it out soon enough, though. Oh dear, we lost another general. Well, 4322. It's not the worst. It's a good 2-star general there, at least. You can convert a bit more provinces in the meanwhile, and there's still... Yeah, these 2 provinces. Oh. Russia's landed our merchants. Well, that's too bad. We did have... Oh, wow, yeah, we got over 800 income right now. So we're pretty close to getting the economic hegemon, let's be honest. We haven't gotten the counting house yet, but that's the next admin tech, actually. I suppose another thing that we could do... Oh, wait, we got the money. Hold on a minute. Tabriz, that could be added to the trade company. We'll go ahead and upgrade that center of trade a bit higher, so we'll be able to push even more trade through here to Aleppo and from there onwards. That'll be quite handy. And I suppose we could actually just go ahead and add in... the rest of these provinces to the trade, well, at least this state. Actually, I suppose the easiest way to check that is just go in here and add this. I'm not necessarily going to add in all the provinces, but that's a decent chunk at least. Provide a bit more trade power. This is actually another one that we could probably go ahead and add in there. Now we can upgrade this. Oh no, actually, it doesn't have the development. Oh no, we don't have the money to make that as World Trade Center. Alright, well that's fine. That's still going to be quite a bit more trade power for us in here, and hopefully some other bonuses. Ajam, Delhi, and Gujarat has ended. Is Ajam still alive? Oh yeah, they are still alive. I forgot about that. So they are guaranteed by Timurids, and they got Hazamara, Delhi, and Gujarat. Well, actually, if we attack Mara, they got Somalia and Balochistan and a few other nations as their allies. It's not really that strong allies, though. So if we were to fight them, we could maybe take Ajam's territories in that war. But we're still waiting for the coring to be started on all the provinces. Then once the coring has started, a lot of it will probably be done during the war against Ethiopia, because that is the next war that we're going to do. But also, I suppose important question is how quickly is it spreading? Well, seems like at least our capital is getting it pretty quickly. Well, it's about half a point. Or 0.6, or 0.59 per month. Oh, if we had a scientist, that would increase it. Or a philosopher. Okay, do we have those advisors available then? We do have a philosopher. You know what, I'm probably going to hire that one then. It's not necessarily going to be quite as much admin points, but we can fix that a little bit. But that's going to speed up the growth over here. It's not a massive boost, mind you, but it is a boost. Get more conversions going, and then we can start coring back down. That'll be rather handy. We've got plenty of coin as well. I suppose we could go ahead and build up a few more universities around here. So as soon as it's in here, it's going to start spreading it fairly quickly through all of that. And we've got a decent bit more land force limit right now. How's Italy doing? I suppose they don't really like me, I reckon. They do have a decent fleet, but not massive. They got 200,000 soldiers, though, in the army, so it's not insignificant, necessarily. I think we might want to extend the fleet in here a little bit. Maybe get a bit further on the transports in general, but also maybe get another 2 heavy ships. Don't have the money to continue building any more there, but that's at least a start. It'll probably take quite a while to have all those ships built, to be fair. Does remind me, though, I guess, in theory, we could build up a little bit of extra in here. But most of these aren't really that much of an improvement, to be fair. Quite expensive for very little return. Let's see, our total income is, yeah, 860. Still keeps on growing up. Admittedly, we've still got quite a bit of buildings being built. Admittedly, not that many manufactories right now. So the income from... Oh, debris. There we go. That's going to be a good one. So the income overall isn't quite as high as one might hope. But it's still pretty decent, all things considered. Lending libraries and book clubs. Oh, innovativeness for Poland. Paper will be producing Dansk. And there we go. Another core done. Still got one more province that needs to be... or needs to begin the coring process. Then we can start doing the war against Ethiopia, I reckon. Monument in Jerusalem. We get 20 prestige, and then we get a little bit extra points from the leftover. We gain a core province. Oh, wait a minute. Does that give an extra missionary now? It does. Okay, well, that makes sense. So what province are we converting right now? Oh, this one. Ah, right. And it's got religious center. Right, fair enough. So that's a bit harder to convert. It's not impossible, mind you, but it's a bit harder. Technically speaking... Oh, wait, no, it's not a state, so I can't do that. Never mind, I can't use edicts there. Any good workshops? There's a few that are okay. Did we have one over here in... Oh, no, we can't upgrade that one, at least. We might have one there. Just looking at the stock exchanges. I suppose we could also just increase the conscription centers a bit further. Once we get to the point where we can have another 32,000 men army, or something like that, which, to be fair, we're not... In fact, we could do that already. Alright, then let's go ahead and set up a template, shall we? So we'll have 16 to 14. Probably not the most optimal, but it works fairly well in our situation. So we need about... Okay, we need 1 more month of money, and then we're going to do that. Also, we've got a lot of these points. We can probably get the diplomatic reputation up a little bit. Not that we necessarily need it desperately, but it probably won't hurt to have that slightly higher either. Oh dear, our commandant has died. First of all, hold on a minute. Someone what? Is that in... down here? Is this another religious center? Yes, yes it is. Okay, I've got a plan. I'm going to destroy the regimental camp in here. I'm going to build the cathedral in here, so that's going to improve the missionary strength. And then we'll start converting that. And now we need to get a new land advisor. We got not necessarily the best options. I'm going to wait for a month to see if we get any better. There we go. That was another conversion completed. We need 1 more month and we can start coring shut. And then after that, all these are being converted. And we just got another core. Right, so that's being built. How's the advisor situation? So we don't have any other options. We could just reduce the land maintenance. That'll give us even more money, or just go with the morale of armies. We can't upgrade that one though, so it's on level 1, but we don't need the middle points that desperately right now, actually. So we can afford taking that one. Now with all the provinces being cored, let's go ahead and stop the drilling on these two armies. How's the professionalism? 69%. Okay, that's pretty decent. I mean, admittedly, a large chunk of that, okay, it's rounded up to 69, but it's still a fairly decent amount of professionalism. We will be getting more of that whenever we need to hire another general, though, but that's alright. So, we'll get the troops in position. Ethiopia will probably be a little bit terrified. The ally to Kitara, who is that? Oh, the one over there. Well, that's probably not going to get into the help. I mean, maybe if they can get through Somalia, then they might do something, but I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. Now, let's go with the Imperialism. That's going to reduce the costs and accuracy expansion from these. Yeah, we don't need to call in anyone. Our troops aren't, technically speaking, all that high on morale right now. But I think we can still afford moving in here. Like, we'll get some morale already by the time we arrive there. Truth to Wallahi has ended. That's good to know. They got a bit of troops there. We've got a fort over here at least. Oh, profiteering in... Ah, okay. No, but we don't really want to make Wallahi hate us right now. We'll take a bit of penalty over there right now, but that's really not a problem. Right, so I can head over here to start sieging down the enemy fort. It's only level 2 fort, so that should be going down very rapidly. And also, I suppose the Ethiopian capital will be sieged down very quickly. Ooh, Druzu Haza has ended. We do have quite a bit of money right now. How much is it going to cost us to embrace the institution, mind you? Well, it's not spread properly anywhere yet, so that's hard to tell. I suppose one of the things that we could do... Oh, right, yeah, we're building the conscription center there right now. I'm going to go ahead and increase the development over here just a little bit. It's probably going to have a fairly decent increase in that. Well, okay, now it's 25%, but it's only 2/3% per month, so it's still going to take a while, actually. Even though we got the university and all that. I suppose we could do these. Oh, actually, what do we have? And the... Oh, right, yeah, let's switch the institution spread there. That's going to increase the spread a bit further. It's not a massive increase, but it does still help. At least reduce the amount of months that we need to wait. So both of these sieges start with positive numbers there. So that was 37 days of siege. That was one of the fastest sieges that I've had in a while. Portugal, I'm not going to give you any military access. Well, technically speaking, it was against the enemies of Portugal, but I'm still not going to give... Ah, there we go. Proclaim Holy War. Land maintenance goes down. So how much are we getting money per month right now? 400 and... Oh, wow, yeah. Total income is almost 900. That's pretty decent, I dare say. Oh, right, so we could upgrade the Halicarnas's mausoleum. I suppose at this point it might have as well started working on that one. Spend a bit of money to speed it up. We'll probably spend more money soon enough to speed it up further. Oh, there we go, siege of Tegali completed. Go ahead and bring the army over here a bit closer. We'll go ahead and... You know what? No. You're just going to stay here until this army is ready to move in, and we'll attack their selective breeding. Livestock price goes up, and wool price goes up. Alright, that's actually really handy for us, because we produce quite a bit of both. Volunteers for the Holy Fight. That's 15,000 manpower that we just got there. Which is actually a bit more than what our limit is. So there we go. Let's just get this battle done. And unfortunately, after that, we may need to end the episode, because we are pretty much out of time for this one. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, get the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.